How's camp gone for you so far?
Camp is going really pretty well. We starting off slow, installs because of new guys, so we just start working on the details. D'Anton, he loves to go slow and make sure all of this is perfection, so it's been good.
Tell me more about that. What does go slow look like? How has he done that?
It's just when it comes to like a specific coverage, leverage, technique, assignment, alignment, and he just goes slow about that. He don't want to go too fast because young guys can have different type of mentals of how they think, how they play. So if you go super fast, he might not be confident to just ask a question. So it's just, he makes sure every question is asked, and he just be specific. You don't have like different type of words for different type of coverage, you know. So it's that, and then just slow and just go with the flow after that.
Does he work with you on film breakdown, or is that more of a position coach
It's
thing?
a position coach. Coach Norwood is my position coach for the safeties.
But with Dan being a former safeties coach, does he work maybe a little bit closer with you?
Yeah, he can. He been talking a little bit on the side of being the safeties coach at the Ravens, so he can step in and talk.
Is he giving you any good feedback? Or,
Always.
Yeah.
NFL coach. Whatever you say, I'm like, what? Yeah, I got to. What you say? Hold on, stop the play. So,
what's one thing he said that has really, drawn attention to what you need to do for
just
the season?
alignment, assignment, just specific formations, and how do you attack a different type of leverage and different type of coverages. So if it's man, who helped me? Like, who I got help? Is it inside help, outside help? Okay, if I got outside help, I can do a specific technique, and that triggered.
And the way that he teaches you, is it like sometimes it's like, oh wow, that makes total sense? Like, does
yeah,
stuff click?
like that's even like freshman year, having coming from high school level to college level, like when you hear like new things, it's just like amazes you all the time. So having like now like NFL coaches, former defensive coordinators, Akaika, Norwood, Burns in NFL level, and having that and just like hearing what they say, and then you're like, oh, okay, and then it happens, you just like, oh, okay, I get what you said now. So it's just like, yeah.
You guys lose two starters in Mo and Stefan. Do you keep in contact with them? And if so, what did they tell you about the position?
I keep in contact with Blay and Mo. They just give me nothing but love, and we just talk life. Like, that's what a lot of things it come about. Like, football's football, but we're more than football at the same time. So how's your mental? How are you doing when it comes to like the transition of like, now you paying taxes, now you got a real job, now you in the NFL when it's just a business, or it's different when it comes to this. So we talk about life, and then after that, then we talk about ball like a little bit. So it's been good. Blessed to have both of them in my life.
Stylistically, do you feel like this defense is going to look different than last year, or kind of the same thing?
What do you mean, like stylistic?
Well, just the way you play, either formation-wise, or maybe emphasizing something a little bit different.
Yeah, that's right.
And can you tell me in what way?
Effort.
Okay.
Just the concept within a specific coverage, we can be like a different type of aggressive. So stylistically, yes, in certain situations.
Okay, so more aggressive, would you say?
More, less in other coverages. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a mixture of both.
Got it. All right.
You guys bring in Jordan Anderson. What's maybe stood out about him so far in these couple days?
Intelligent. He's been playing for a good amount of times with Bowling Green, so he's confident. I like it. Like, he can talk. A lot of like the new guys, it's just like sometimes it's just like a specific coverage. All right. Like, what? Like, speak up. So he got that like factor, like confident, and just like he knows what he's doing in certain like in situations.
And you also brought in R.J. Jones. Where is he playing specifically for you guys right now?
We move around. We play left to right, so we always playing boundary and free safety. Some of the guys like Jordan and Alex play nickel, so both boundary and free, or free safety, boundary safety. Yeah.
Having been around as long as you have, are you taking on more of a leadership role right now?
Yes. It's a lot of people. We all consider leaders, but when it comes to meetings and like being the firm hand sometimes, yes, I'll be the one that'd be like, hey, do this, or hey, and it's just not just like me ruling with her. Like, we're all together. We're all trying to win. We're all trying to be better.
asked Alex about teams challenging you more on fourth downs and things like that later in the year last season. How personal did you guys take that, and what do you guys need to do to maybe make teams pay if they try to do the same thing?
Say it one more time.
The teams that it seemed like on fourth down, those fourth and short situations, more teams were trying to go for it on you guys and were able to convert after that Oregon game. What do you guys have to do to maybe kind of change the results if teams try to do that to you guys again?
Self-reflect. It's not on them, it's on us. So when it comes third down and 100 and they score a touchdown, come on, like it's a self-reflection when it comes to that. So now we understand fourth and short, fourth and third, we have to reflect and see what we did wrong so we can go back in the film room and add new nuances and add new things, or just be like, hey, let's go. So yeah, more of a self-reflection.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.